Hey everybody, welcome back to Lemon Branch DIY. Today's project, we're working on the bottom seal of my shower that's totally gross and rotten. Stick with me, I'm going to show you how. You guys, I have this nasty trim. Basically it's the sweep that goes on the bottom of your shower glass. Well, over time it can build up a bunch of gross mold. It's nasty and it broke, and so I need to replace it. So let me show you the easiest way to do this, and you only need just a couple basic tools. Okay, so here is all of the tools that we're going to need to make this happen today, and I will leave a link down in the description for each of these products. So basically we've got the bottom sweep for the shower glass. This is called an Anvil cutter. This is going to be what we use to cut this, and I'll explain why I love this in a minute. We got just the measuring tape so you can make sure you get the right size of the bottom sweep. Then we just have a basic utility knife and then a pair of scissors. Okay, can you see how disgusting this particular one is? And it starts building up some of this black mold. Well, that's one problem, but the other problem is it's completely broken. And so the water is starting to leak out and it's just not doing its job. But the biggest problem for me is once it's broken, it starts building up the mold. A lot of times they're sealed, so you just grab the bottom of it like this and you start working your way down. And it just should pop straight off like that. Okay, so now that we have the old sweep off, we need to get rid of all that silicone that's on the glass. So the best way to do that, I'm just gonna use my little, just a little razor blade, and we'll just go through and clean off all of the silicone. So what we're gonna do to get it off, I'm just gonna take my utility knife, this little utility knife that I've got here, and I'm just going to actually take out the blade. So you just need a blade like this. You can use a flat razor blade if you have one, but I'm just gonna use this because that's what I have. So basically what we wanna do is we need to cut this silicone right off like this. So see how easy that is to just go right across the glass like that. So we're just gonna bring this razor blade clear across, just like that. Excellent. We'll just do this exact same thing over on this side. We'll just clean up all of the silicone seal that was on this side. Okay, next I'm just gonna take a glass cleaner and I'm just gonna spray both sides, just like that. And I'm just gonna clean it all off. So before you go ahead and order the door sweep, just get a couple of basic measurements, right? That's what we need the measuring tape for. You're gonna measure the width of the door, which is, mine is exactly 28 inches. So mine's 28 inches. And then you need to get the thickness of the glass. And mine is 3/8. So now that we know the actual measurements, we can start making the cut. So I'm gonna open this up, and if you don't want to even measure the width of it, you can just hold on to this. Don't do anything with it, because we can use this to actually use that as our measurement also, because this is exactly the perfect length. So you don't even have to use the measuring tape. You can just reuse this as your measuring tool. So let's go ahead and get this one open. And before we cut it, in case we have to return it, we're just gonna double check to make sure that the thickness is good. So see how that just sucks right in? So I'm just using the outside of the door. So I know that this is a nice tight seal because this was built for the 3/8 inch, okay? So if you look at the end of this, you'll see that there's the drip edge of it. That goes on the inside of the shower. So when the water comes down, it pushes the water all back into the shower itself. So on this outside, it's just nice and flat, but the inside edge has that flange there. There's multiple ways that you can cut this, but the reason I recommend getting this kind of a cutter is if you use a hacksaw, what happens, and this is what happened on this one, see how that's split? If you see right here on the edge, it is extremely rough. So whoever installed this the first time used either a hacksaw, or based on kind of how it's split, they probably used a miter saw when they were, building it. So the contractor just had their miter saw out or whatever. The problem is with the saw, it has too big of a gap in the teeth, and so when it comes down, chops it, it will split it. So this thing was already broken probably when it was installed. Well, that creates a broken seal already, and that can create more problems with mold. So see how that's broken? So if we use one of these tools, then that eliminates that break. So we'll go ahead and we'll measure things up, and then we'll use this to go in and just a nice clean cut. Okay, before we go ahead and cut this, see how nice this edge is from the factory? I want that to be on the side that opens and closes, because who cares what it looks like against the wall? So the other side that I'm gonna cut, this side here can be ugly. It doesn't really matter how you know, chopped up that side is. So when you go to cut it, make sure that the drip edge, it's on the inside when you go to cut it like this, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to use, that is my measuring tool again. Okay, and then I'll just take the tool here and I'm going to just rest it right on top, just like that. So it's a nice flat surface. I'm just using it right on the tile. I'm just gonna make sure that it's nice and tight. That gives me a perfect measurement. I'm gonna rest the knife right on, just like that. And now I'm just going to cut right through it, just like that. See that? How it's cutting through? So it's nice and clean as we go through it, just like that. See that? It cuts nice and clean right through all the way. And now I've got a nice clean edge and I don't have that break. The only thing that we need to do now, because now we're ready to put it installed, we've got it, it's the perfect width, like it is perfect. This drip edge here, it's kind of sharp. If it doesn't bother you, no big deal, but a lot of times, because this is a sharp edge, if the door comes back, it can hit your heel or something like that. So we're just gonna take the very edge of this drip here, and this is only on the inside where the door opens and shuts, okay? We're just gonna round this corner just a little bit, and I'm just gonna take a regular pair of scissors, and I'm just gonna go and just barely round the edge just like that. See that? Now it's a nice smooth edge, and it won't hit anybody's heel. Now it's just a matter of putting it in, and you can see how easy this is gonna be because it just fits right in. Like I said, I recommend not using an adhesive. Don't use a silicone, because this will build up gunk and junk, especially underneath. So if we look at the original one, see how there's some discoloration and some gross stuff underneath? If you want to be able to clean that, I like to be able to take them off. So instead of having it sealed like this one did with the silicone, it's really, over time it breaks down anyway and all the junk gets in there. You still are going to end up having a mold problem. I say just do what this manufacturer says. You don't need an adhesive. You can pop this thing off, rinse it off, keep it nice and clean. It'll last way longer. So all we're gonna do, since we can't like reach underneath here with my fingers, I'm just gonna start the edge just like this. Just slide it right up and in, and then I'm gonna just slide it with my hand all the way back, just like that. And then I'll just come through, push it right up and in. So it's all the way in, and then this is a nice smooth edge right here, so it can't hit your heel, nice and smooth. Then we'll test it. You can hear it hitting the bottom there. All right, so there you have it, you guys. This is actually a really easy project that anybody can do it. If you have the right tools, it's like anything, right? So anyway, I will leave a link in the description down below for all of these tools. And like I said, it's so simple. Don't pay to have it done. Now that we've done this, check out my other video on how to clean the shower glass and what products actually work to get soap scum off. Thanks again for watching. We'll meet you over on that video.